All right, we're back with another Spyderco. I haven't done a Spyderco in a little while, but this one, let me know in the comments if this is not the coolest Spyderco ever. Yeah, this is a totally tricked out and modded Spyderco Nirvana. And I'm not going to go through all of the specs and details. I have done a Spyderco Nirvana video quite some time ago, and I will put a link up in the corner. But this one comes to me from Aussie Mike. He bought this and had it shipped to me, and I'm so glad that he did. This thing is totally cool, and it's even got some fingerprints and smudges on it because I was just tweaking it a little bit before I hit record. I'm noticing as I'm looking at this in the light right now, I don't know if this is just a mark or if it's scratched there. I'm not sure. It might just be the way the coating is. It's hard to tell. So we're just going to leave it. It is what it is. What's cool about the Nirvana is that it is an integral knife or an integral. It's a solid chunk of titanium for the scale that then they mill out everything. They literally mill out the center for the blade, and they mill out the lock bar, and everything is out of just one big block of titanium, which I think is super cool. I don't know that that impresses everybody to the level that it impresses me, but it really does. I just think it's the coolest thing. And I don't own one at this point. I have a lot of knives, but I don't own an integral. This is a full flat grind. This is a regrind from Micah Sontag, I believe is how you pronounce his name. So let's go through some of this stuff. It's been Zerblasted, the scales, the screws, and the clip. Full flat grind, regrind. Normally it's a flat grind right about in here, and then it's a flat. So he full flat ground the whole thing, which looks great. And then everything, the hardware, the clip, the scales, the blade, everything got DLC coated. DLC coating is super strong, super hard, super scratch resistant. Usually, or oftentimes, the coating is stronger than the material underneath it. It's crazy. Like, yeah. I believe this is a Lynch clip. I don't love the clip. I mean, it works in the pocket okay. It's fine. But it's like deeper than deep carry, which just on the face of it just kind of bugs me. That's just me. All of the stuff I talk about here is my own personal preferences. However, that's the only thing I don't like about it is the clip, and I can get a different clip if I wanted. This thing is just totally cool. I don't even know what more to say about it other than it's just completely awesome. I love the blacked out look. I don't have a lot of blacked out knives, and I don't have another one here to show you other than this $40 Kubi, which is a great one, and it's one of my go-to user knives for sure. This thing is this is a perfect user knife also. But I'll give you a look at it with the Sharpie. If you're not familiar with the Nirvana, again, I will put a link to the full video I did of one back. It's been a year. It's probably been 2 years. I don't even know. But I'll put a link in the corner, as well as I'll put a link to my Spyderco playlist. This is the VC Edge interface. This is the next closest thing I have to blacked out. And Jason has actually done a full blacked out version now where he was able to black out the blade, which is super cool. And he did a blacked out lock bar and everything. I did a video on that too. Super cool. Aussie Mike. This thing is just completely off the charts. And I am honored that you let me check it out. And I'm sad to send this one back to you because it is just so freaking cool. Now, it does need a sharpening. I did tell Mike that already. But this is not going to be a carry knife for him. This is really just a showpiece. And they DLC coded everything. So it's intentional to not necessarily have an edge, which is okay. I would probably send it to somebody and have them sharpen the hell out of this. I'd probably send it down to Alex and have him sharpen it for me. But that's just me, because I'd probably carry this thing and be wicked cool with it. So it does pick up smudges from your fingers. I did, add some lotion on my hands earlier. That could be part of it. But man, this thing is just cool. I'm not going to ramble too long about it. I'm just going to let you guys go. Have you check out my Spyderco playlist up in the corner and the full Nirvana play video I did a while back with just a standard stock unmodded Nirvana. Yeah. What more can I say? Freaking awesome.